What is up, everybody? That's here, and today I'm bringing you guys a super cool Regulation H VGC rental team made by one of my moderators, Dimond More Than 5. They recently made Day 2 at Los Angeles Regionals. They played on stream, and this is a team that they made that is very in their playstyle, but uses a bunch of cool tech that I also like to use as well. Me and him both really like Kommo-o. We like those nice pivoty redirection, you know, sustain but not stall teams. So this is a really cool team that uses Kommo-o and Magmar. I really like this team because it doesn't have like prankster dynamic speed control, but it has good honest gameplay, fake outs, redirection, weather, priority, a little bit of yawn mechanics with a main carry mon in the Kommo-o trying to set up massive Clang Souls boosted by those throat sprays to start doing massive AoE damage. I would highly recommend you guys checking out this rental code if you want to try a little bit of an anti-meta team. And yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to hop into these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Weezing, Slaking, huh? And a Kommo-o mirror, right? The question is, are you overcoat? Or are you soundproof? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of what we need to do here. I think fake out users give this team a lot of problems. You see the Insin down there. And I'm really looking at this, right? I think this Rilla is actually there for the matchup against other fake out users. Because you always want to bring your Rilla to make it so the damage you take from your Kommo-o after Clang Soul, you start recovering that health as soon as possible. Then you can protect. You turn out that Rilla or hard pivot into your Magmar for some solid redirection. Like, I'm really liking that. So I like all these three so far. So we got Rilla, we got Kommo, we got the Magmar. And I'm thinking what mon I need in the back. I don't think we necessarily need King Gambit here. But the safety goggles for that Spore would be lethal. That would be GG. Gastrodon's not required even though they have a Cramorant. We should just be disincentivizing it. Ninetales outspeeds a lot of those, but it's not really going to have that much value. I'm going to bring the King Gambit just because it's safety goggles for the Toad's cool. But also it's like decent into Insin. Like if Insin wants to come in and actually throw the Intimidate on me if Weezing's not on the board. Like what if it is like Ability Shield Insin? I guess I would just get intimidated because like I wouldn't have Defiant, but now let's see how this one goes. I think this could go well. I do like the Gambit on this team a lot. The Gambit really is one of the more attractive mons on the team. So Weezing Slaking, I think that's fine. We're not going to be able to do that much with Kommo, but like we have a solid fake out plus Clang Soul, get all those boosts and then just rip them apart. So yeah, I love this fake out here. So fake out there. Now when I play Slaking, I'm going to let you know right now, when I play Slaking, I play it cloaked. Let's see what they're doing here. We could go Steel Tear. I don't think I need to yet. So Clang Soul is going to go off. We're going to get a Throat Spray and all the boosts off. I don't think we outspeed the Slaking, because Slaking is a base 100 speed versus Kommo's 85, but we feel like a good time here. And this could force a Ghost Terra on the Slaking. Like, that's absolutely okay. Don't really care. Like, I'm happy to force your Terra here. Normal Terra. Well, again, are you cloaked, though, bro? I cloak my Slaking. I'm that guy. Survey says what you working with, buddy. Ugh, big sad. You can Wisp this Rilla. It's not there for anything else. Big Clang Soul energy. Give me those boosts. Look at all these boosts. Look at all these boosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Staying alive. Getting a little Omni boost going and a Throat Spray proc on top of it. If I just get Clear Smog this turn, I'm so sad because I could have Steel Terra'd. Yeah, let's see what happens. Wisp. I don't care if you Wisp. Wisp the Kommo, it's a special attacker, bro. Go nuts. Alright, so let's really think about the play here. It's time to blow something up. Terra's down. Terra is down. I'm going to click the U-turn because if I click this U-turn, I'm going to go U-turn and I actually am going to Steel Tear here to not get Clear Smogged. And I'm just going to Clang. Doubt that Weezing Sash. This would KO either of them, and then the U-turn would go into the last mon if there was a Sash on that Weezing. But the reason why we're actually not just hard pivoting out the Rilla is because if I KO the Weezing here, if they're not protecting, Rilla's gonna like be on the board when Weezing goes away, so Grassy Terrain will activate before I pivot out, so I'll start restoring my health. So big playing scales. Look at that damage. That's a lot of damage. Citrus Weezing? I don't remember what slot we actually targeted with this Rilla. I'm surprised that Slaking actually ate this. Maybe it's vested. Double Edge. Good thing our Kommo went Steel Terra. Oof, barely holds on there. Nutty. And then he's orbed. Okay, he's orbed. All right, cool. Slaking dips. Worth it. I see this as an absolute win. Now, let's see if I get haste. Let's see it. Let's see if I get hazed, or if they're wisping this Rilla slot. You can wisp that Kommo again, but I'm going to go into Magmar this turn. Magmar is pretty solid, especially if you want to wisp. Yeah, even if I lose Kommo this turn to something random, Sludge Bomb. Yo, Sludge Bomb, cool. I mean, I think we're fine. It sucks getting poisoned, right? Everyone hates getting poisoned. I think Kommo is going to be able to clean this up, though. Like, I don't plan on taking any more damage. I can absolutely body your Weezing, and I can even, if you send out something that I'm not afraid of, I can even pivot out my Magmar for my Rilla to have a fake out pin on your last mon in the back too. So let's see how they want to play this. Let's see it. Survey says their Terra's down, Slaking's down. What is this? Toad's Cruel. I can totally Oko that, right? I need to follow me. I'll respect you. I put some respect on your name for this one. Clang Scales. Don't Clang Soul! I put some respect on Toadscroll out here. There's the Protect Weezing play. And I don't think they really get AoE with that thing. And they can't Spore a Magmar, because remember, we are poisoned. So we're in a good spot. And normally Magmar would have Vital Spirit, which would turn up anyways, but I think this one's actually Flame Body, which I would use Flame Body and make them think that I have Vital Spirit as well. So let's see it. Survey says big damage. Not big enough. Kommo. Dude, Kommo needs some more, like, I don't want to be that guy, Kommo-o, but, like, you gotta eat some Wheaties, man. Like, I'm pretty sure this Kommo doesn't have a lot of special attack investment. I want to actually check. Check some of these EVs. Yeah, it's modest, so, like, but it's not a lot of special attack, which is fine. This is still a double KO from here. So I will do that play I was just talking about. I will pivot in my Rilla to have a fake out pin on their last mon. And I will Clang Scales, get a double KO, and get my terrain on board. And they already know that that's what I'm going to do, so they scoop it up. This is a really cool team. More Weezing? What is this with all these Weezings? Dude, hey, you know what? I beat it once, I'll beat it again. This is Sui Typhlosion? Don't care. Kommo does not care about these fools. Alright, let's think about this. You can just lead Ninetales. Like, I do not care what you're doing, because Ninetales can just freeze dry like half of your team. Like, Toadscroll does not want this smoke. Let me think about this. You gotta go Typhlosion though. I don't really like that for me. Don't particularly. No, what if I just went Gastro then? Like Gastro Kommo? I can even drop a Protect, like Yawn and like some pivots. Yeah, so those are pretty cool. Those are good. Magmar is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, this Pokemon's like nutty. We don't need Rillaboom here. I'm not really seeing the Rilla value. I don't really see the Ninetales value either, though. So I'll bring Rilla. Being able to, like, pot shot off a Garchomp with, like, a Grassy Glide mid-game is probably like, the best that Rilla will do. Give me a fake out pin on a Corviknight so I can weave in, like, a second move or something. I vibe with that. Yeah, okay. Let's see it. What's up with all the Weezing, though? Like, I think Weezing's good. I think Wolf popularized it, right? But, like, I don't necessarily think you should just be using Weezing. Like, this board looks really cool. It doesn't do any damage. I can stick Yawns. I can stick so many different things. They do outspeed my, my little guy. I think I'm actually just going to Earth Power the Weezing this turn. I could Earth Power there. I think I'm gonna Muddy Water just once. And I'm gonna actually Protect, because I don't want to get Strange Steamed or anything else, and I don't want to go Steal yet. That's the scariest lead this team has, though. And I kind of want to know a little bit more about how they're playing it, because we don't know if they're Scarf or Spexed. If they were Spexed, I think they would have attacked. Corp comes in on Muddy Water, huh? Alright, so now I can just go Terra, and then if I get my Clang Skull off, I'm in a good spot. Strange Team block a Rooney Dooney out here. Hex, yes. Alright. Muddy Water double hit, nice. That works. Some great damage. I actually dropped the Weezing? Heck yeah, dude, that's perfect. Alright, so what do we need to do here? What is your grand plan? I'm going to Yawn Cycle your Corviknight. That is my plan. And I'm going to Terrastalize and Clang Soul. Yeah. And if you want to bring in that Typhlosion, I'll just protect and do stuff with it with my Gastro. They're not pivoting here either. I wonder what they're trying to do here. I'm surprised they even went deep with the Typhlosion like Gambit. Gambit's really good. They just Gambit you. So here we go. Big Clang Soul Kommo. Because they don't know what kind of Kommo this is. They don't know if it's like Body Press Kommo, Iron Defense Kommo, you know. They still don't even know if it's physical or special. Like, they might just Wisp it. Which, like, Wisp is a good play into Kommo. When it works. Let's see if they taunt with Weezing into my Gastro. Survey says... Tailwind. Good play. So I really got to be afraid of that Typhlosion, but... Never lucky. That's an... I'm happy I didn't get put to sleep there. Really sorry, not sleep, confusion. They had to go through an accuracy drop on a not 100% accuracy move. So I think here, they're going to do one of two things. They are going to pivot out the Corv for Typhlosion, or they're going to pivot out the Weezing for Typhlosion. And if we can catch the Typhlosion with either big damage or a Yawn, I think we just win. Honestly, we're catching it with really big damage. I'm gonna Yawn here, and I think I'm just gonna Clang Scales because that covers everything. If you want to keep that Corv in, yeah, I'll Clang Scales here because Corv's caught. Like, if you pivot it, like, the Typhlosion can't eat this. You don't want +2 Clang Scales. You don't. I just said you don't want it, bro. And then now this Mon's gonna catch a Yawn on the switch too. So once it's something that checks Gastro, we're great. Frisk, he sees my items, oh no! He should just be Blaze. Tells me he's probably not sashed. Oh my gosh! Yo, about to be getting bodied out here. Now they still have a Tailwind up, right? And that is something that checks Gastro. But we're a simple, like, double protect, or even like a protect pivot in Rilla. Like, we can just pivot in Rilla here. Unless they pivot in Weezing first. Actually, they could pivot in Weezing first, but let's see what they do. I'm going to drop the Protect. I'd like to be able to pin that Typhlosion with the Grassy Glide. That's my play here. Looks like no pivot, so yeah. We just have the pin for the Typhlosion right here. I mean, they could just pop us, I guess, but, like, I doubt. I guess we also just could wait out their Tailwind. It's definitely an option. They're so low, like, they're just going to Heat Wave, right? Yeah. Rilla should eat this. We're vested. That's the idea. And they're not Blaze. So Rilla just eats that like a champ. Spore block a Rooney Dooney. Cool, yeah. Typhlosion's dead. Toadschool could Earth Power, I guess? I mean, that would suck, but I don't think I need Kommo-o to win anymore, because now they're asleep. Yeah, so we just outspeed and blow up everything here. Okay, Corv, Weezing. I low-key would like to go for more boosts. Have to do this. Hopefully that KOs. Tailwind turns are last turn. I'm going to Aura Sphere here, because that would catch Corv really well. You can go into Corv there. It's fine. This is your last turn, buddy. Let's see if they're Rocky Helmet. We're going to find out. Nope. Alright. Big damage. Nice. And now we don't need to outspeed. I think I still will Grassy Glide them if they come back out, because we don't know their item, you know? We never saw it. I think I would just Grassy Glide the Typhlosion and Aura Sphere the Corv. Cool. Yeah, there's so many Weezing teams, but, like, this team does a really good job about playing around them, so. That should still KO. That should KO too. Going for the big pivots. He's trying to wait out my terrain, but, like, I think we're gonna be fine, realistically. And we don't know what kind of... Well, let's see if the Corp lives. Like, if the Corp lives this Aura Spear, that's really bad for me. It's a crit on my Grassy Glide. Yo, that's big damage. Look at this. Here we go. Boom! Oh, and that we got a double crit that turn, but they do live. Good for them. That's a great play. All right, so we need to maintain. We need to get a KO this turn. To be fair, I think we can just eat a Heat Wave at this point, even if it's super effective on our Kommo, because we got a +1 Sped F, and our Rilla's getting quite healthy as well. But let's try to maintain some of this stuff. 2 turns on Grassy Terrain. If we can get a KO within the next 2 turns, we can just KO the Typhlosion. Rilla's kind of hot garbage here. I kind of need it on board. Like this. So we're gonna take out the Corp, hopefully. Yep. Gonna chunk the Weezing, not lose my Rilla, and then have a Grassy Glide pin on their Typhlosion to win. Flamethrower's fine. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oof. And I think it's is this like Wolf's team? I haven't even seen it that it is like his team. I know Wolf used Choice Specs Weezing. If that is Choice Specs Weezing, we just ate a Choice Specs Flamethrower like it was pretty much nothing. And then now you're locked in Flamethrower. I have like a Gastron and a Magmar in the back. Good luck, Chuck. Yeah, as long as I can take out this Typhlosion with Grassy Glide, I think I'm good. If you have Protect, you're I think it's choiced. Right, that's the big vibes that I'm getting here is big choice. So I'm gonna throw double moves here. I could probably Protect. They're gonna go Terra. You Terra Weezing, bro? That'd be funny. He's going Fire, right? Yeah, let's see it. How well do you eat a Grassy Glide to the face? Not well enough. Should have Terrastalized the first time he had a chance to move. And this Clank Soul is doing absolutely nothing here. We did that just in case. Like, you know, maybe the Grassy Glide didn't KO. Maybe, you know, they miss a Heat Wave. We can do something bad. Like, they didn't even get any damage there, bro. Dude, we're so gaming right now. Cool. That's going to be it. Like, there's not that much you can do about it. Grass dissipates. I think that's fine. I think they have 1 turn left on their Tailwind. Yeah, so let's just win without doing anything. They're probably just gonna scoop. No need to show the Magmar. Battle's canceled. Another Weezing defeated. Yo, not too much Weezing. Get out of here. Bring a real team. All right, there's no Weezing, but there's Dozo. Dozo, Mouse-Ape, Flamigo. So the way to beat this one is gonna probably be Magmar, I think. And Gastro's great here. I wonder how much HP this Gastro has. 208. I don't remember off the top of my head if that's enough to live a Final Gambit from an Ape, but I think it might be. It's really close. I'm gonna over-respect Mouse-Ape, and I don't know if we actually need Kommo in this game, so I feel if I break the Dozo, and the Tatsu's useless, and you have like an Ape, as long as I can just break Ape, which I think I can probably win. Maybe I should still bring Kommo then. Alright, so then I'll still bring it, but I can't open with it. I think I'm going to open up Gastro. I think Gastro is so good in the Dango. It's great in Dozo. And I'm going to lead Rilla. I'm just really vibing with this Rilla. I also really like Ninetales here. Actually, you know what? What if I just opened up, like, those two? And then I brought Magmar Kommo. And I pivot in the Magmar if they lead Dango and I just do whatever I want. Rilla's nice. I don't think Rilla helps versus Ape and Mouse enough. That's my reasoning here. I don't need it to fake out anything else. It'd be a luxury. But I think Ninetales like dictates play versus things like Flamigo. Versus things like Dozo even in some situations. Now I like Goldango. I wonder if I'm gonna get Gambited. That's kind of where I'm looking. Like, am I getting Gambited here? What would be the problem with just dropping a double Protect? what would be the problem here? Well, the problem is that Ninetales doesn't have it. But if you Gambit me on my Ninetales and I just let that happen, like, that's fine. I'm gonna protect. No, I'm not gonna protect, am I? Terra here's poison. Aurora Veil would be nice here, but they know that, and they locked Ape in the first slot. I think they're hitting my Gastro with a Gambit. That's the vibe that I'm getting from what they're putting down. Worst case scenario, I don't lose my Gastro to a Final Gambit here. If you would like to Final Gambit my Ninetales, that opens up a spot for Magmar to come out. There it is. That's completely fine. It sucks if I get nasty potted on here for this, but Gastro's intact, and Gastro's like really important when I bring that Magmar on the board because you're not going to be able to hit them correctly. Nasty pot's fine. Like, it sucks, right? But I still think I have the tools here. Because Gastro's pretty decent into some of these. Wish I just stuck the Earth Power like a... I wish I had cojones, but like, you know, I didn't want to lose myself. Mouse hold here. So no Dozo. Last Mon on this team is going to be probably Flamigo. Okay. Means I don't need to save anything. If you have Pop Bomb, you have Pop Bomb. That can miss. That's what we're hoping for. Ow. Ow. I mean, I've missed this move before. Never lucky. Not over yet. If I can KO your Dango here, Kommo-o's great. Faster than your Dango. Get out of here, bro. Magmar busted. Get wrecked, bro. Where are you looking, huh? Magmar. Magmar. Show me Flamigo. There it is. Okay. You have Brave Bird, Close Combat, Wide Guard Detect. You have Pop Bomb. We need to make a deep read. I'm going to block your Brave Bird. And I'm going to protect your Pop Bomb. And then next turn I'm going to double. Well, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. If you Close Combat my Kommo, you're a Chad. And I do not have the time to be able to correctly set up here. Flying. They're going for the Brave Bird. And if you do Pop on my Kommo here, I'll probably live. They outspeed us here. I'm just thinking about stuff. I'm thinking. If I don't Oko this mouse hold, I lose. Right? Alright, they didn't protect it. Show me that Pop Bomb. Show me. Nice! Nice. Brave Bird into Kommo. That's Steel Terra, bro. Take that chip. Break that sash. Next turn, we just go follow me and just Clang Soul it. Go away, mouse. Let's go. Oh my god. I didn't give up in this one. I didn't give up. All right. I didn't give up. That shows just how good this team is. We got bodied on the first turn, but because their team's also like so one-dimensional, we knew the exact 4 they had, right? So we could just change our flowchart, you know? And now we should be able to just Clang Scale out of here because you're going to have to close combat here. And you cannot break this Magmar. Because Magmar's busted. Magmar's big busted. And what are you going to do? Like, Wide Guard? Like, no. Like, I'll eventually just move Magmar then. You get the crit! Oh, that's bad. Alright, if I don't Oko you, I die, but it's a single target Clang Soul off of a -1 Spadef. Yo, you just Oko me with a close combat. You gotta chill, bro. Chill out. Chill out, Birdo. Nice, we got the win. Awesome. Whew! This team is so cool! Magmar and Kommo-o busted! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got out of that one. That was a big hole. We take those wins all the way to the bank. So, good stuff. Okay, Ape here. That looks like a Final Gambit Ape. And Amoongus is going to be big sad from our overcoat tech. So looking at this, I think they're probably going to be Final Gambit Ape. I'm going to open up Ninetales. And I can do a couple things with this Ninetales. We outspeed everything that they have. We can trade screens with the Grim. I think it's just a solid opener. Like, I think Ninetales... I don't know about Ninetales, actually. They have... Is that Fire Tauros? That is. I don't know about... I'm not going to bring Ninetales to fight, like, Raging Bull screens. That doesn't seem viable. Let's think about this, then. What's the issue with, like, Magmar Kommo? Like, I don't see why that doesn't work with, like, a Fake Out pin. I guess I could also just lead, like, Rilla Kommo again and just go Fake Out, Clang Soul, Redirection. I'm really liking the Ninetales. I'm still going to bring it. I'm still bringing Ninetales. I still think it's good. It's great into Dragonite. It's good into all of their mons take big damage from Ninetales. Yeah, I'm sold. Here we go. If you want to go Final Gambit Ape, I'm going to mess you up. I think Final Gambit Ape's good here. I think that the flowchart that the Final Gambit Ape players like to look for is whether or not you have dynamic speed control. So whether they can outspeed things with Ape. That's why you see Ape in the first slot. I think one of the games I played a little bit earlier, we were also able to scout out a Final Gambit Ape because they lock it in first slot. They're like, yes, it works. Yes, I'm so excited. And it's not really going to work that well. It sucks we're getting intimidated on this Rilla. We have Fake Out for the Tauros if we needed it. I don't want to lose my Kommo. So like they're going to be clicking probably like a Raging Bull into my Rilla and a... What is that? A Final Gambit into my Kommo. And so I could fodder my Kommo and U-turn, which I don't think is terrible. I could also just like Fake Out here and fodder. I think that's acceptable. And then next turn, I just pivot out Rilla for Magmar and set up. I'm okay with that. Once this Ape's gone, we pretty much just win, so yeah, let's see it. Fake Out's up. Final Gambit. It's almost like I play the game. He's like, yes, I got one. But you didn't get the win condition. You just got, it's like, did we get him? It's like, no, that was Ninetales. And you can bring in like Dragonite here. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think we're okay. And you may be thinking, why didn't you just switch to Magmar last turn? You already have Magmar on the board. I actually wanted to waste this Tauros time because now the Tauros still actually needs to click damage into this Rilla. And now they're sending out this last Pokemon without actually even knowing what my last Pokemon is. So I think it was a really, really smart play. So now Magmar comes in here. We don't need to Terra this turn. We are going to have to Terra maybe soon. I really hope they just set a screen on me. Really hope I don't get Spirit Broken here. It's 4 times super effective, but if I set my Terra here right now and they break my Magmar somehow, we're going to be real sad. Fake Out's completely okay. I mean, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Wisp Tauros. Ooh. So now we just have Follow Me Up. We're good. We're good to go. So let's think about this. We can just go Follow Me Clang Soul. Fake Out Grim is a dicey, spicy meatball, too. We have a Fake Out repin in the back. We have Wisp. Are they going to click Spirit Break? I'll Follow Me here. I want my Clang Soul. This is guaranteeing that Clang Soul is a part in this game. I don't think it's you need to go into the Protect Magmar, block the double up. Like, they're pivoting. That's fair. So Follow Me. We're just trying to block like Thunder Waves from Grim, Spirit Breaks, things like that. Like, I do not care about your Dragonite, buddy. We're probably going to be okay. Reflex fine. They're going to see this Clang Soul and shit a brick in a sec. and they're gonna light screen me next turn. Let's think about it. We're going to light screen me here. I can get a second fake out pin. I don't know if what they have there. I wonder if I should. This is a really weird turn. I'm gonna click this. I respect your ability to have multi-scale. Did you know that? Did you know that I respect your ability to have multi-scale? Like, really respect it. I also respect your ability to have Terra. So let's see what you're doing here. Because at the end of the day, like, I still have redirection for your Tauros. Still have my own Terra. And if you want to go Herp Derp Extreme Speed, you also didn't set that light screen. Do you not have it? It's just Spirit Break, isn't it? So here's their Terra. This is going to be E-Speed, right? E-Speed City. And that's totally fine. Like, again, this is still respecting multi... Oh, Flying. Flying Terra Dragonites are usually multi-scale. Ah, okay. Okay. So Kommo-o's going to be mitigating some damage here. Terra Blast Block-a-Rooney Dooney. Yes, please and thank you. And look at this. Clear Smog. Just a nice little multi-scale break. And you remember, he's still flying, right? So it's like it's still broken, even though it's through the terrain. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. We're just going to follow me away here. And I don't need to Terra. It's not required. Clank Scale shouldn't OHKO, but it should be a 2-shot. Yep. Cool. Follow me, Magmar. Let's go, buddy. Survey says... Damage. Look at that. No E-Speed. Almost breaks the Tauros, dude. Oh, my gosh. CC, don't break me. Awesome. Not bad. There's a Terra Blast. So we're going to lose our Magmar, but we're going to be able to come in with Rilla and have a fake out pin. Works for me. So it's Rilla, Kommo versus this board. If they want to pivot out the Tauros for Grim, it's a good play. Don't think that's terrible at all. I get a Precious Coat of Paint on my terrain, I'll take that. Alright, so the right play here is actually just wood hammering the crap out of that Tauros, because like Tauros would pivot out for Grim. Want to catch that Grim on this damage here. What's my Terra here? Fire, not important. I'm thinking about what I want to do here, because I can Terra my Kommo here. I don't want to get crit by E-Speed. I don't want to get crit by E-Speed. That's fair. That's a fair reason. This Grim's going to take a lot of damage. There's still a Reflect up. But, like, they're going to lose your Dragonite this turn. And you come with the Tauros and just do it again. Big damage. They're gonna have a fake out pin, but I just still think I win with Kommo here. Protect. Oh, it has Protect. That's actually not. Huh. That's actually kind of weird for me. You're gonna have a fake out into my Kommo here. But then, like, I still think that Kommo wins. That's the thing. I still think Kommo gets it. Look at this damage, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. And you're going to Terra Blast my Rilla. I'm going to try and break your Grim with a Grassy Glide. You could fake out my Kommo. I can't stop it. But then, like, honestly, if I just break your Grim, I just pot shot your Dragonite and Tauros with my Kommo and we're fine. Who you fake outing, bro? Where you dropping? Are you pivoting out Dragonite for Tauros and fake outing? That'd be a Chad play. That'd keep the Grim alive. Oh, he's doing it! That's such a good play. I vibe with that. Like, I feel like that's a good enough play. Because that sticks a fat Intimidate on my Rilla. It makes me need to crit this Grassy Blade. Yeah? And now you can do the thing you want to do, get the screen up. The issue with this, though, is... I don't know how that... What is it? Yeah, because, like, you didn't fake out me. So that was the issue with that. You had to fake out that turn. Because now I pin your Dragonite. Dragonite's pinned. And I don't know, maybe they have Thunder Wave. That's what I'm thinking. If they have Thunder Wave, that could be not great. You Thunder Wave and go into me there. No. I mean, I still have to play to my outs, you know. You actually would hammer here, because we can always just 1v1 the Grim. Yeah, if you just overly respect Dragonite, you win. I don't care what your Grim's doing. I do not care what your Grim's doing. What are you gonna do? You have Spirit Break. It's not foul play. I hope it's not foul play. I mean, I've been intimidated a few times. I'm fine. Let's see it. See your move. Secret Grimmsnarl move. Spirit Break. Crazy, right? Crazy, bro. Next time we do the exact same thing. Throw the damage into this Dragonite. Because Grimmsnarl just doesn't do any damage. We outvalue with basically just like grassy terrain. And we can always just Aura Sphere out. So they're going to E-speed here. And the way this would work also as well, like the Clang Scale would break the Dragonite, right? And then the Wood Hammer would redirect into the Grim. So this is just the right play in every situation. We have been intimidated so many times too that like it's not like foul play would have even done that much damage to our Kommo either. So I like the results here. Kept them completely honest. Like we got a significant advantage and just leveraged it. But yeah, there's so many weird teams people are using right now. Like a bunch of Weezing teams and like all the Final Gambit 8 teams. If you ever see someone lock in Ape in the first slot and it kind of already looks like a Final Gambit Ape, that's a Final Gambit Ape. So yeah, that's where I think we're probably going to call it here. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Dimond for actually like sharing this team with us. Really, really cool team. Very, very high skill ceiling. Good amount of redirections, terrains, fake outs, a little bit of priority with like things like King Gambit. I think it's a really, really solid team. And I was so happy to use it because it uses some of my favorite Pokemon. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, think about leaving a like. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.